So it's all big questions. Let's start. What is an object? And give an example from a real life. An object is an instance of the class, and it has data and methods that describe characteristics of the object uh, and its behavior. For example, if we take, I don't know, a pen as an object, and it has a color, I think, and a form, and it also has a method to write. The next question, what is a class and what is the goal of the class? The class is a kind of print that describe an object, and so it provides object. It has attributes and methods, behaviors, and we need class as a blueprint or template based on which we will instantiate objects. And explain what encapsulation is and how it protects your data. The principle of encapsulation says that we must hide data from direct modification and for security reason, and we only need provide an access to data modification by methods like setters only when we really need to provide this access. And how we implement encapsulation in programming. So in Java, we implement encapsulation by using access modifiers. So we have 4 types of modifiers, started from public, which allow full access, and ended with private, which only allow access from the current class. Also, we have a protected access modifier, and it provides access to the field or method from current package, within current package, and also to child of this class. And as well, we have a default access modifier, which gives access from current package. The best practice is when we declare variable of class, make it private. And what inheritance is and how it make software development easier. Now, speaking of inheritance, okay, so let's explain how it is. For example, if we are trying to describe if we describe in real world, we can find that group of objects often have something in common. And so it's quite logical to derive parent class and gather all these common attributes and behavior in this base class. And so it makes extension of program much easier. So if we need to add another object of the same type or something like this, we only need provide in child class some specific fields and methods. And by using inheritance, we inherit all parent class methods. Provide example of inheritance from a real life. Oh, okay, let's speak of, I don't know, headsets, or I don't know, sound providers. For example, we have AirPods and we have handset and maybe another types of handset, wireless and with wire and also a dynamic. And so we can, so all these devices can make sound and have some attributes like volume level or something else. And what polymorphism is and why we need it. Polymorphism is kind of another way of inheritance. So when different objects maybe not direct children of a class have the same behavior which is in something similar, but which they are implementing it in different way. It's again most common. For example, if we speak of animals, not only, for example, let's take we describe in our program different objects, cars and dogs and people and don't know whatever, and plane maybe, and all these objects can move, but they make it in different way. And using polymorphism, we declare method move, but each class which implement this interface should implement, not should, must implement this interface, this method in specific way. So it looks like I almost describe how implementation of polymorphism looks like in a code, but let me repeat. So first we need to create a interface, and in interface we only declare a method without realization, so no curly braces, just a method. And if we create a class and program that this class implements its exact word, implements interface, we must implement method or methods of this interface in our class. Otherwise, the class won't compile. What abstraction is and how it helps in software development. Abstraction is an approach and OOP principle which highlight only most important attributes of the object and hide inner realization. So, for example, let's return to my previous example. For example, I'm a dispatcher, or maybe it's a computer game where some different objects can move. So as an dispatcher, as a player, I can just command start. And I don't mind what kind of object it is and how moving ability to move is implemented for different object types. So this is how abstraction works. And again, abstraction, let's imagine I am a player in a computer game and I can move different objects and I don't care how it implemented inside. And how abstraction is realized in software programming. In software engineering, abstraction is implemented by using abstract classes and abstract methods. So, abstract class, it's a kind of class which cannot have, for which we cannot create objects. It only creates to store common attributes and common methods, which is to override by children classes. So if we, yes, that's. And what is difference between encapsulation and abstraction? Speaking of encapsulation, we hide our data from modification. And abstraction, the idea of abstraction is different. The idea of abstraction is to hide complex realization from other classes and only provide outside what is really needed to other classes to interact with current class. Can we use polymorphism without inheritance and why? No, we cannot use polymorphism without inheritance because no matter what we use, if we use a parent class or we implement inheritance by implementing specific interface, we need to override method of parent class or from interface. Why it is important to derive logic between classes and objects? Because it makes our code perfectly structured and easy to support, easy to extend it. And also easy to reuse it. So we can from one class, we can create a lot of objects. For example, if we have a dog shelter and we can create plenty of dogs with different like names, colors, weight, and other attributes from one class. What is the advantage in using OOP in comparison with function or procedure approach? Actually, using OOP Using OOP simplify support of the code and uh, makes it quite easy to extend code without modifying, and also encapsulation help us. Let's speak of principles. So OOP makes it easy to extend our code and to write new code because of inheritance and abstraction. And also it makes our code more secure because of encapsulation.